Borderland Blitz.
You heard the man say it. It is the Borderland Blitz, sponsored by Southwest University, El Paso's longest-running, most-watched high school football show. How excited for the season are you?
Oh, so excited. I've been waiting. It was like 5 months ago. I'd say, you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? Are you excited?
I think it was longer than that.
Here.
I think it was longer than 5 months ago.
I don't know if we were ready for the chaos and the madness behind the scenes, but we're here. We're on TV. We'll take it and see what happens.
Do the best we can.
Yep. And since it is the first week, we thought we'd break tradition, and instead of having one game of the week, why not have two? Our first one of the week is a good one, Eastlake and El Dorado.
Well, at least it was a really good one last year. They combined for 119 points last season in week one. Eastlake was on the wrong side of that, so they are out for redemption. To the sack we go. Few games as anticipated as this one. That's why it's one of our games of the week. El Dorado, Eastlake from the sack. Here's to Darius Barfield for El Dorado. Says, I'm going to do this myself. 7-0 Aztecs. But Eastlake's Keith Tarango, their quarterback, he says, you know what, I think I can do that too. Keeps it himself. Ties the ball game at 7 apiece. But you know, Darius Barfield, we just mentioned him, he says, anything that you can do, I can do better. Another quarterback keeper makes it 14-7. El Dorado. So 3 highlights this season, 3 quarterback keepers so far. El Dorado would then find, I think that's George Hernandez for the touchdown. 21-7 El Dorado. Eastlake's Isaiah Granada would answer, though. Touchdown to cut it to 21-14. Second half, though, El Dorado would kind of pull away. George Hernandez out of the Wildcat formation. He's a receiver usually with the keeper. El Dorado takes this 45-35. So only 80 combined points this season as opposed to 119. Still 45-35, pretty high scoring.
You know, it was a shootout all night. That's kind of what we expected. There's definitely a lot of things we've got to work on, but, you know, the big thing for us this week was learning to trust each other and come together. So it's a huge win for us. That's a great Eastlake team we just played.
Pretty good team. Pretty good game. Not 119 points, but I think the fans and we here are pretty happy to watch that.
Eastlake's 5A, so they'll still be all right in 5A.
It'll be plenty fine.
Definitely. So as we said, we have a second game of the week, and it features the 2 top-ranked teams in 6A in all of New Mexico.
Yeah, this is a good one. Rio Rancho ranked number 1, Mayfield right behind at number 2. Some publications actually have those rankings reversed, but a lot of people thinking this might be a preview of the state championship game. So we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. A lot of football to be played, but hey, this one is destined to be good. Mayfield has the home field advantage for this one, so could they make it pay off? Number 1 and number 2 going head-to-head in Mayfield. Rio Rancho at the Field of Dreams. And all I can say is remember the name Josh Foley.
I remember it.
Rams opening drive. It is Foley around the left end, and not just the first down, 40 hard-earned yards. You can't really stop them, and he gets pushed out of bounds, and later in the drive, Foley getting the handoff again and goes in from 3 yards out to give Rio Rancho the early 6-0 lead. Mayfield, on the other hand, they just had a first quarter to forget about. Here, the bad snap and a play later. Quarterback Torrey Lachlan, he cannot handle the snap as well. He's going to be sacked right here, and well, remember that guy Josh Foley? Well, here, he's about to get the handoff, and he's going to do a lot with it. Races up the middle, 46 yards. Man, I'm telling you, he cannot be stopped in the very next possession. Well, as you see, he gets the score right there. And Foley, he gets 100 yards easily in the opening quarter.
Yeah, probably more.
Probably more than that. And the Trojans, same story. Nerves, a slippery football. They don't go well together. Several bobbled snaps put the Trojans in a hole. Rio Rancho, they played well. Here, quarterback Nick Little on the keeper. Races up the middle for a 6-yard score. We've seen a lot of quarterback keepers just in the first 2 games alone.
Yeah, definitely.
20-0 the second quarter in Mayfield with their first threat. It looks good until Austin Saya with the short burst and coughs up the ball near the goal line. Oh, that's not what you want. And guess what? Foley again with the handoff up the middle, 99.5 yards.
That's going to pad his stats.
For the score. That might be play of the week. I don't know. Rio Rancho running away with this one as they lead 27-0. They would lead 27-7 at the half. And oh, by the way, it's the Trojan homecoming.
Game was actually called in the third quarter, maybe thankfully for Mayfield. Mayfield goes down, though, 34-7. Coach Bradley not too happy.
We saw some good things as the game went on. We just weren't consistent. And, you know, we got to go back to the drawing board and lick our wounds and get after it next week because there's no let up. Got a big one next week against Del Valle.
A lot more football to be played. Now, Andress, they lost guys like Tristan Cooper to the University of Arizona. So how's life without him hosting Hanks? At first, the Eagle fans were a little worried as Hanks quarterback Nick Reyes gets in with the sneak just a yard out for the 7-0 lead. But apparently, Andress, they're doing just fine because still in the first, Will Frilo stepping up in the pocket. It's all about patience. Finds Diego Lewis on the drag route. He is gone 32 yards. That would tie it up at 7. But wait, there's more. Still in the first quarter, Andress, again, Frilo getting the snap with the lob to the back of the end zone.
Oh, the fade.
And Keyshawn White somehow hauls it in for 6. What a grab, and Andress pulls away in a shootout. 56-28, your final score.
Looking like Keyshawn Johnson there. Well, Bel Air and Chapin met in the postseason last year, with Chapin coming out on top. So the Highlanders get revenge to start off 2016 in the second. That's 4th and 1. The Huskies a huge play. Anthony Baird to Ryan Wilson, who snags it over the defender. Maybe another Player of the Week nominee.
So.
Huskies go up 20-0, but this play might top Baird maybe. Isaac Ibarra looking off the defense, hits Juan Nevada's right past the secondary. 64 yards to the house to close the gap. 20-7, but Bel Air goes on to win this thing 39-14. That should have said Bel Air, I think.
I believe so, yes. And Riverside beat Fabens 39-0 last year. The two teams crashing in week 1 at Fabens. And here we go. In the first quarter, Riverside, Cesar Garcia. The first pass is picked off. A 37-yard pick six, not how you want to start your season. 6-0 to score in the first, and later, Fabens quarterback, he's gonna return the favor. Why not? Jacob Campos steals that one on his own, who takes it to the Fabens 37, putting them in great scoring position. So still in the first, Riverside gonna cash in. Jonah Vargas goes around the left end. He finds the block. That's all he needs. 32 yards to the house. So now we got a tie game at 6 apiece. Now in the second quarter, Riverside, they're going to take the lead on that 1-yard run. It's all about those short yardage situations. They take the 12-6 lead, and Riverside wins it in a big way, 32-6.
Here's a good one, mascot-wise. Two of the most ferocious mascots in all the Borderland clashing: the Horizon Scorpions and Da Bears of Bowie High School. Could Da Bears take the sting out of the Scorpions? Let's go to the Segundo Barrio for this one. It's quarterback Joseph Ponce. Going to see him flushed out of the pocket here. The quick throw to his wideout, who is wide open. He does the rest. 26-11. Bowie on the very next play, the 2-point conversion. They're going for 2. A lot of teams have been doing it. It's John Mora and gets the pitch. The conversion is good. Bowie goes on to win it 28-21.
And the Maltwood Rams with the road test in week 1, traveling more than 300 miles to play Friendship. And unfortunately, the Rams come out on the losing end by 10 points, 24-14, your final score.
That's still a pretty good result for them.
It is,
The flight path of the Coronado T-Birds took them to Midland to play Midland lead. Trip didn't go all that well. T-Birds fall to the Rebels 21-6. All right, I say it's time to check in on the world of social media. Our very own Adrian Medina, he's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, probably some platforms I don't even know about.
I think so. He's also on camera right there. Adrian, last year we begged you for pizza, so we must ask, what are you giving away this year?
This year, as you can see, we got Jack in the Box, and if you guys go right now to KVIA.com on your phone, on your tablet, heck, we're even on Facebook, Snapchat, you name it. We put the link out there. Log in, enter to win. We're going to give away gift certificates this very next segment, I think, if not. But follow us on Snapchat, guys, please. It's Borderland Blitz. We've got also Twitter as well, and there you can see the Jack in the Box. That's the double jack that they're giving away. Sign in now, guys. Enter to win.
Can't go wrong with those 99-cent tacos. 2 tacos, 99 cents?
2 or 3, I'm not sure. I'd have to double check.
Maybe 3. Maybe we'll get lucky and get 4. Who knows? But Adrian, thanks as always. And yes, one of the new features, as he mentioned, the Borderland Blitz on Snapchat. Let's go ahead and take that graphic if you can. All of you at home right now can pull out your phones and open the app. Just go ahead and scan the graphic that you see on your screen right there, and you will be able to add us on Snapchat. We have all the behind-the-scenes action you could dream of, all the scores from around the region, and every week we're actually giving away free prizes to whoever can answer a trivia question correctly first. So be sure to add us, as we'll be updating every week, especially on Friday nights.
All right, still a whole lot more to come. We will check in with our very own Adrian Ochoa, who's covering a pretty good one for us tonight. His alma mater, the Eastwood Troopers, marching into 2016 against Midland Christian. Trooper clap. That's just ahead.
Yep.
We'll be right back.
1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check, mic check. Are we good? Mic check, mic check.
Hi, we are the Eastwood Drumline, and we are dropping beats for the Blitz.
I can listen to that all night.
Yeah, it's the sound of football. That's what
It
that
is. I'm not a big drum guy. I could do maybe guitar, like the rock band deal, but
Oh, it's more than I could do.
winning, I guess. And we want to give a quick quick update to all of you viewers at home. It's actually Chapin that beat Bel Air 39-14. Your final score, so we just want to clear that up before we move on. So we all know the Borderland Blitz. It's not complete without our third member of the crew, Adrian Ochoa, of course.
Yeah, Adrian, it's good to have you back for another year, and good that you're covering your alma mater in Eastwood. How did that happen exactly? It's like he's in charge of the show or something.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, as fate would have it, I had a chance to head out to my alma mater, the Eastwood Troopers. And the big question mark for the Troopers this season is how will they respond after losing the dynamic duo of quarterback Mark Torres and wide receiver Richie Rodriguez. Those two were a big reason for the Troopers making the playoffs last year. But it's a new year, new class, and even new turf. Here you see a ribbon-cutting ceremony before the game to break in the new field. Troopers hosting the Midland Christian Mustangs, and right off the back, the Mustangs make themselves at home in El Paso. First possession, handoff to Luke Shepard, and he takes it all the way inside the 15. Couple plays later, Peyton Powell with the quarterback keeper. That's good for 6. Midland Christian up 7-0. So enter Trooper QB, the junior, Seth Ochoa, no relation. His first play on varsity, looking, he gets picked off. Not how you want to start. Let's fast forward to the second quarter. Mustangs hand it off to Shepard again. Only this time, he take it to the house, turning on the Jets. A 40-yard touchdown run. Mustangs up 14-0. But, you know, we Ochoas, we never quit. Seth getting some direction with the headset on, and he'd get it going from 10 yards out. Looking. He connects with Robert Mijares. Troopers finally on the board, down 14-7 in the second. And Ochoa wasn't done. Next possession, Troopers at the 1. Ochoa with the keeper. Seth Ochoa, welcome to End Zone City. 14-13 in the second. Troopers were down despite the rough start. The Troopers come out with the W, 34-28, the final. So an El Paso team comes out on top over a Midland team, and I think that deserves a Trooper clap. Troopers hit the road next week to their rival Bel Air. The Battle of the Helmets is next week, guys, so looking forward to that rivalry game next week.
I was fortunate today. Adrian actually showed me what the Trooper clap was. You know, I'm relatively new to the area. I thought it was going to be something really complicated, like 5 or 6 or more claps.
Just one
Just
simple
the one.
clap. I guess one says more than 5. I don't know. Adrian, thanks as always. The El Paso Tigers, they're hoping this is the year they finally break in the playoffs after a disappointing 3-7 record last year.
Yeah, they missed the playoffs the last 2 seasons, but Coach Morales says the time is now, considering the team has a whole lot more varsity experience. So how would game 1 of the season go for those Tigers? Oh, baby! El Paso hosting the Cobre Indians, a little bit of Texas versus New Mexico. Cool shoes. Got to be the shoes here when David Gonzalez fields the kick. The punt return going to put the Tigers in excellent field position, and They know how to capitalize. A few plays later, Nicolas Porras, he finds pay dirt. And the Tigers go on to take this one by a final of 28-3.
On to the Austin Panthers, looking to snap a 10-game losing streak hosting San El. We pick it up in the second quarter. Austin quarterback Joe Tavar and the Eagles pinned deep, and he's gonna roll out of the pocket, and I guarantee you he's gonna want that one back. It is intercepted, and now they're in great red zone field position. And on to the very next play, San Eli, well, they're going to give it right back. A poor exchange between Jacob Lopez and his running back. They give the ball right back, so now you think Austin would have a chance, but they say defense wins championships. And I guess it's not a championship, but it is true today as San Eli holds on to win it 7-0.
Before we start handing out championships, let's get through the rest of the season.
Let's
get through the rest of week 1.
Baby steps.
Well, this is a good part of the night. Probably the best part of the entire show, if I do say so myself.
It is the war of the week. Trevor, this is your first true taste of the segment, huh?
It is. I'm really looking forward to this one. I think Brittany Carlick's going to do a really good job.
And I haven't seen this yet. Normally we watch it before, but this time not so much. So it seems like every week it gets better and better. So let's not wait anymore. Brittany Carlock, take away the season premiere of the War of the Week.
What's up, guys? I'm Brittany Carlock, and I'm excited to be back with you with another War of the Week. And right now we're at the SAC where the two cheerleading squads are getting ready to battle it out. Let me introduce you who's kicking off week 1. To my right, we have the Socorro Bulldogs. And to my left, we have the Canoteo Eagles. All right, ladies, it's going to be on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! It's a standstill right now. Socorro has it right now. Come on, ladies! It's at a standstill. Come on, ladies! Socorro's starting to take it. Come on, ladies! Get past the orange cone. Socorro's starting to take it. Socorro almost has it. Canoteo bring it back, and Canoteo has it. Canoteo was just too strong for the Bulldogs. They take it for week 1. Back to you guys at the studio.
Talk about a comeback.
Wow, that was the comeback of the week so far. I mean, maybe Eastwood did all right.
Yeah,
but,
did, but
that was a pretty good comeback.
That was good. I thought they had it, all of a sudden, whoop, taken away. That's impressive, ladies. Good job. Well, now it's time to turn to the Las Cruces Bulldogs, who had an impressive run last year, but now they have a new coach in Mark Lopez and a new quarterback entering the 2016 season.
Cam Miller, Jim Miller's son from last year, he's out. Former running back Peyton Ball is now under center. Tough transition. The Bulldogs, though, if they want a shot at the state title, they better start now.
Yep.
All right, Las Cruces in Albuquerque taking on the El Dorado Eagles. Packed student section for the Eagles and Bulldogs. Second quarter, El Dorado up 17-14. Ivan Molina, 96-yard kickoff return.
Oh.
There he goes. I got to talk, for a 96 yards, so I'm stretching out the there he goes. Dogs take the lead, 21-17. El Dorado answers, though. Matt Dennis hooks up with Dominic Anderson, 35 yards on the sideline. Eagles back on top, 24-21. Ensuing Las Cruces possession, Peyton Ball, perfect placement to Gabe Quezada. 26-yard grab, 28-24 advantage to the Dogs. 6 seconds to go before the half. El Dorado would strike again. Where they are huddling up for their final play.
Build the anticipation.
Yeah, exactly. Dennis hits Trenton Gather for the score. That made it 30-28 El Dorado. Las Cruces takes it, though. 49-45, a good comeback
And
there.
Centennial now in 6A taking on the Albuquerque Bulldogs, game 1 of the season. It was a slow start for both teams. 7 seconds to go in the first quarter until Joaquin Gutierrez puts the Hawks on the board, running it outside to the left. He barrels his way into the end zone, 7-0 Centennial. So now their defense locking down the Bulldogs. Gabriel Lopez, watch out, gets the nice sack, and the Hawks are back in business because Dante Lopez gonna connect with Junior Pena from 16 yards out, getting the score. And they go on. Centennial actually doesn't even just win, they shut out Albuquerque High, 42-0.
I guess they're doing okay so far. More New Mexico action, Deming visiting Gadsden. Weather delay, that was the story of the night here. These are not football highlights, obviously. There's a party in the cafeteria, though.
A lot of dancing.
Everybody was pumped up for this one, but would they actually make it out onto the field? It was 16-6 Gadsden at halftime, then the weather delay came. Play just resumed around 10 o'clock. They're currently, in all likelihood, probably in the third quarter. Gadsden, last score update we had, they had a 16-14 lead over Denton.
I bet you were really excited for that highlight, huh?
I couldn't wait for it.
Moving on now, Hatch Valley went 13-0 last season, so how did they fare against Taos tonight? Pre-game the moment, silence for police officer Jose Chavez, excuse me. And the no score for the opening possession. Hatch quarterback Cooper Carson with a nice pass to Cade Hackley. He goes in for the touchdown. The Bears take the 7-0 lead, and the Bears on the move yet again. Running back Sal Trujillo gets the handoff, making a nice couple moves, following his blocks. He's going to rip off a big gain of 15+ yards, and the Bears, they're going to cap off the drive with yet another score, the only way they know how. It's that combo again. Back to Hackley, the touchdown for the Bears, 14-0 late first quarter, and Hatch wins 35-6 in a game that was called by lightning.
Few of those tonight. How about Alamogordo taking on Valencia? Good night for Alamogordo. They get the W in a shutout, 35-0.
Still plenty more to come here in the Borderland Blitz. We'll be right back after this break. Stay with us.